just because Gina Reinhardt said something doesn't mean one nation agrees.
Thirdly, giving land away to any foreign entities, be it Israel or Elon Musk or anybody whose foreign entity, is not one nation policy and never will be. We have been consistent in this policy from day dot. One nation is Australia first, and only Australians should own land and farms in this country.
There we go. Only Australians should own land and farm in this country. But because Gina Reinhardt was at a conference and then she spoke and One Nation was there, so for some reason they think Gina Reinhardt speaks for One Nation just because she supports them. That's completely ridiculous. You can't say one supporter just because they donate to you is running your party. There's many fucking rich people donating to Labor and the Greens for their communist agenda. Let's not be real. Keep their cheap wages and all that. Let's not get this construed. So it's completely ridiculous because Gina Reinhardt was trying to say we need to make deals with people to bring manufacturing back to Australia, have their plants to set up to make microchips and drones. So she talked about three people. She talked about, I think it was it Thailand? I think it was Thailand. She wanted to have microchips made in Australia. So she wanted a factory set up there. And then she wanted Israel to make the drones for defense system, for military. And then she wanted Taiwan. There we go. Thank you, JG. Taiwan wanted the chips. Then Israel, they wanted to use their weapon technology in drones for defense systems and long-range missiles. And then they wanted Elon Musk to have rockets. So first of all, she's not just talking about Israel. She's talking about multiple countries to have factories here. So Gina Reinhardt wasn't saying give anything away for free. She wanted to make a deal that we will set up factories. I believe it was in Townsville. And you can bring over your technology and we'll work together, create jobs, create infrastructure. We'll kind of like a trade-off. Here's where we can put the factories. Now you produce in our country. So it's like bringing manufacturing back to Australia. Now, I disagree with it. I think they could lease land. They shouldn't own it. Like anyone, they can lease a factory and manufacture. That's fine. But giving them land as a trade-off for them to actually work here, I don't think we need to do. I don't think we're in the position where we have to give them land. We should be able to be strong enough to fucking say, no, you can rent this building, rent this to make a factory here, but you're not owning it. This is Australian land. So that's what it was all about. So Gina Reinhardt was saying she wants to do a deal, a trade, as a business. And it wasn't just about fucking Israel, even though that's what only everyone says. They say it's Israel. It's Israel, it's Israel, it's Israel. It's just because they hate Jewish people so much, they fucking have to bring up Israel. There was also Taiwan, and there was America in the deal as well that they wanted to have manufacturing here for different reasons. So why the fuck are they speaking about Israel? You say Israel and they freak out. Ah! I'm sick of it. So that happened. And then everyone ran with the story with the mass propaganda saying that because Gina Reinhardt said she wants to give them land to have a building to make drones and long-range missiles potentially and stuff like that for an Iron Dome here, all that type of stuff. They freaked out and said she's giving away land. One Nation wants to give land to Israel. And as you know, Israel ain't in the good books with a lot of people at the moment. And I don't want to get involved in that because I don't give a fuck. I care about Australia, as you all know. So they've ran with that though. They're like, yes, we got Pauline. She's already funded by Gina Reinhardt. Now they mention Israel. They said the bad word. So they've been running with it. But it's not what One Nation said. One Nation didn't fucking say that. Just because Gina Reinhardt said something doesn't mean One Nation agrees. But the woke can't accept that. They won't tell you that. Let me get my jumper off here. We're getting hot. We're getting into it. I just want to debunk this before we get into more because it's such a bullshit rumor going around at the moment. This will show you what One Nation says about what Gina Reinhardt said giving Israel land, aka making a deal with them to manufacture here. She's not just giving them land for nothing, but we don't need to keep going into that.
party meeting every morning. She said that she told Gina Reinhardt she disagreed with her position. And I just reiterate that the second point that we need to say is that Gina Reinhardt is a private citizen, just like anyone here in this country. She's entitled to have her say. I disagree with her. Pauline disagrees with her. But she's entitled to have her say.
She's a private citizen. She can say what she wants, but we disagree with her. Pauline disagrees with her. One Nation disagrees with what all the wokies and mainstream media are pushing, saying Pauline Hanson supports giving free land away to overseas. When they fucking never said it, someone else said it. So if I gave $1,000 to One Nation, and then I go out there and say, we should give land to Ireland. We should give all the land to Ireland. And then people say, One Nation are telling people to give land to Ireland. Or did Pauline Hanson say that? No. Someone who donated to her said it. Well, that's not fucking One Nation, is it? You can have different opinions. What? Clear as day, One Nation saying we don't agree with it.
But what she's also entitled to is to have it being reported properly, and we believe it wasn't.
Yep. And reported properly. Like I just said, if you watch the full speech, she's doing a trade. She's not just doing it for nothing.
Thirdly, giving land away to any foreign entities, be it Israel or Elon Musk or anybody whose foreign entity, is not One Nation policy and never will be. We have been consistent in this policy from day dot. One Nation is Australia first, and only Australians should own land and farms in this country.
There you go. Only Australians should own land and farms in this country. So anyone that sees the comments on every single fucking One Nation post saying they want to give free land to Israel, you can reply saying they didn't fucking say that. They even come out saying they disagree with that. It's not that policy. If you vote for One Nation, you know it's not that policy. So I'm sick of this myth being pushed. It's completely ridiculous. Look, I'll play it one more time.
Party meeting every morning. She said that she told Gina Reinhardt she disagreed with her position. And I just reiterate that the second point that we need to say is that Gina Reinhardt is a private citizen, just like anyone here in this country. She's entitled to have her say. I disagree with her. Pauline disagrees with her. But she's entitled to have her say. But what she's also entitled to is to have it being reported properly, and we believe it wasn't. Thirdly, giving land away to any foreign entities, be it Israel or Elon Musk or anybody whose foreign entity, is not One Nation policy and never will be. We have been consistent in this policy from day dot. One Nation is Australia first, and only Australians should own land and farms in this country.
There we go. Only Australians should own land and farm in this country.